Trigger warning: death, blood, violence. You're a sleepwalking murderer by night. During the daytime, you're a detective unknowingly hunting yourself. Detective Elias Reyes hated how quiet crime scenes could be. His first unsolved case sat in a narrow alley, the air thick with rot and damp concrete. The victim looked placed. No signs of panic, no struggle, just stillness. Elias crouched beside the body, forcing a grin. Guy just laid down and gave up. His partner didn't respond. The silence pressed in, heavy and uncomfortable. Case file 1. No witnesses. No forced entry. Time of death. Between 2 and 4 a.m., Elias scribbled it down, tapping his pen against the page. "Who walks around that late?" he muttered. His partner shrugged. "Someone who knows no one's watching." The words lingered longer than they should have. That night, Elias double-checked his locks before bed, just in case. Case 2 was worse. A woman found in her bedroom, windows wide open, curtains drifting in the warm night air. No broken glass. No forced entry. Just that same eerie calm. Elias stepped inside and frowned. The room smelled faintly metallic. It's familiar, somehow. He shook it off quickly. "Serial killer with manners," he joked. But the unease didn't leave. Case 3 broke the pattern. A man found outside, in his own yard. Grass flattened in a slow, steady path leading up to him. Elias stood at the edge, staring at the trail. Something about it felt deliberate, calm, like whoever did this wasn't rushing, wasn't scared. His partner muttered, "This guy's comfortable." Elias didn't answer, because that part scared him the most. That night, Elias couldn't sleep. The air felt heavier than usual, like a storm was coming but never arrived. Around 3 a.m., he jolted awake, heart racing. The room was silent, too silent. He checked the locks, still secure, still closed. But for some reason, his feet were dirty. It started when he was 6, during a summer that never seemed to end. The air was thick, humid, clinging to his skin like he didn't want to let go. His mother found him outside at 3:12 a.m., barefoot in the yard, staring into the dark. The grass was cold, wet. He said he was dreaming of following something. Behind him, the trees rustled softly, like they were whispering secrets he couldn't hear. They tried everything to stop it. Locked doors, bells, even a chair shoved under the handle. But every morning, he still woke up outside, dirt under his nails, leaves in his hair, the faint smell of rust clinging to his hands. He never remembered leaving. Just dreams of quiet streets and something just ahead of him, always out of reach, always calling him forward. Then the animals started dying. Quietly, no barking, no struggle. A neighbor's dog found curled beneath a tree, as if it had simply stopped. A cat placed gently near a doorstep. Too gentle, too careful. The neighborhood grew tense. Parents whispered. Kids stayed inside. Elias listened from his window, hugging his knees, telling himself monsters didn't live this close. He made jokes about it as he got older. Probably some psycho, he'd say, shrugging, forcing a laugh. But the nights always felt wrong, heavy, like something moved when everyone else slept. Sometimes he woke up tired, like he'd been walking for hours. His feet sore, his head foggy. He blamed the heat, the stress, anything but the quiet unease sitting in his chest. One morning, he found a collar on the sidewalk near his house, pink. Smoley picked it up, turning it in his hands, noticing how oddly warm it felt. Down the street, someone was crying, calling a name over and over. Elias hesitated, then placed the collar back where he found it and walked away, because something about it made his stomach twist. Back in the present, he told himself it was stress. Long hours, too many cases, but the feeling didn't go away. So he set up cameras, just to be sure, just to prove nothing was wrong. The first night, nothing. The second, nothing. On the third night, he sat in front of the footage, half laughing at himself. See? You're fine. Then the time stamp hit 3:07 a.m. and the screen flickered. The footage resumed. His bedroom door slowly creaked open. Elias leaned closer, frowning. Did I leave that? Then he saw it. Himself, walking out. Eyes open. Face blank. Movements smooth. Unhurried. Elias froze, breath catching in his throat as the version of him on screen stepped into the dark like it belonged there. His hands started shaking as he scrubbed through the footage. Different nights, same time. Same routine. Leaving, returning, calm, controlled. He cross-checked the timestamps with the case files. His chest tightened with every match. Every single one. The room felt colder, smaller, like it was closing in on him. No, he whispered, but the evidence didn't need his permission. Memories hit differently now. The tired mornings, the dirt, the smell he couldn't place, the paths that felt familiar. It all snapped into place at once, sharp and unforgiving. He laughed, but it broke halfway through. I've been chasing, he muttered, voice shaking, myself, and suddenly every case felt personal. Because it always had been. The next morning, he walked into the station, the air cooled, almost to clean. He placed the files down in front of his captain, hand steady despite everything. I solved it, he said quietly. They asked how. He didn't smile this time. Because I know exactly where he goes at night. A pause, then softer. And I'm not letting him go again.